If you are trying to learn data analytics right now, one question that comes up a lot is this: where can I actually learn data analytics? And yes, it is a valid question because there are so many platforms out there and it can get confusing very quickly. Everywhere you look, people are mentioning different platforms. They tell you to go to Coursera, they tell you to use DataCamp, try Udemy, use YouTube. Someone else even tells you Kaggle is the best. And most times they just mention the platforms. You hear the names, but you don't really get a clear picture of how to use them and which one fits where you are right now. And that's where the confusion comes in. And after a while, it starts to feel overwhelming and you find yourself stuck without a clear direction. I've been in that position before. When I started learning data analytics, I did not stick to just one platform. I explored different ones to see what worked for me. Some were very helpful, while some really did not click. Some looked promising at first, but did not give me the depth I needed. So in this video, I want to share those platforms and how they fit into the learning process so you can make better decisions without going through the same confusion that I went through. Before going into the list, there is something important to keep in mind. People can use the same platform and have completely different results. Someone can complete a full course and still feel unsure about what to do next. Another person might use just a few resources and already get confident working with data. So the difference always shows in how they learn, whether they practice, whether they ask questions and try things on their own. With that in mind, let's go through the platform. So we're going to be starting with Coursera. Coursera is very structured, and that structure can really be helpful at the beginning. So if you prefer a clear path where one topic leads to the next, then this is a good place for you to start. For example, you might begin with something like understanding what data is, then you move to Excel and then to SQL and later work on a small project. Everything there is arranged in a way that gives you direction, so you are not guessing what to learn first. That kind of guidance can make the early stage much easier for you. So from my experience, it works well when you're trying to understand concepts in an organized way. And at the same time, working through lessons and quizzes can feel very different from working with your own data sets. So Coursera is great for building your foundation, but just make sure you step outside the platform and actually practice. The second platform is DataCamp. DataCamp is more hands-on. Instead of only watching videos, you are writing code as you learn. For example, you might be learning how to filter a data set or claim missing values, and you are doing it right there during the lesson. That immediate practice helps things stick for you. It also builds confidence early because you are not just understanding something, you are actually doing it. At the same time, many of the exercises are guided. You are given instructions and expected results, which makes the process feel smooth while you are inside the platform. When you try to do something on your own without that guidance, it can take a bit more effort to figure out your next step. So data camp works very well for building practical skills, especially in the early stages. But at some point, you need to step out and try things on your own. Now we move to YouTube. YouTube is one of the most accessible platforms for learning. I think a lot of people underestimate it because it is free. People sometimes assume it is not enough, but that is not true. It has a wide range of content from beginner tutorials to full project walkthrough, and you might watch somebody take a data set and tell you, let's check for missing values first. Then you move to cleaning the data and building a simple analysis. And seeing that process helps you to understand how to approach problems and not just what buttons to click. You also get to learn from people who are actually working in the field, and that helps you to add real context to what you are learning. But the main challenge is direction. YouTube does not have direction. It is very easy for you to start one topic, then you move completely to something different the next day. For example, you might watch Excel tutorial today, then you jump to SQL tomorrow, and then you watch a machine learning video the next day. That kind of movement can really make your learning to be scattered. So it helps you decide on a focus and follow it consistently. Now we move to Kaggle. Kaggle introduces you to real world data. So you are not just watching anymore. Now you are working. When you open a data set, it doesn't come perfectly prepared. You might see missing values, you might see unexpected formats, you might see columns that are not immediately clear to you. At that point, you begin to ask questions like, what does this column represent? What needs to be clean? What patterns can I find here? And that process builds your thinking because you are making decisions on your own. You are no longer following instructions step by step. You are now exploring, and that is where real growth happens. But I will say this, the first time you open Kaggle, it can feel intimidating, especially if you are still getting used to the basics. So you might just stay at the data sets, and that is okay. And that's why I don't recommend starting here early. It makes more sense when you already have some foundation. Finally, Udemy. Udemy has a lot of practical courses, and one thing people like is that it is affordable. You can get a full course for a low price, many of which are practical and project based. You might take a course where you are guided through building a dashboard and analyzing a data set from start to finish, and that kind of experience helps you see how everything comes together. Another advantage is that the courses are often affordable, but the quality can vary. Some courses are detailed and well structured, while others may not go as deep. So take a little time to check reviews, review the course content, check the course outlines, and this will help you to choose better. So after going through different platforms, one thing became clear to me. Access to multiple platforms does not automatically lead to progress. Progress comes from how you engage with what you are learning. It is how you are learning. Are you thinking about what you are doing? Are you asking questions? Are you trying things on your own? Are you practicing regularly? Because all these will make a big difference. Data analytics involves working with data. It involves understanding what is happening, and it involves explaining it clearly to your stakeholders. And that ability develops over time through consistent practice. So if you are just starting, keep things simple. Choose one platform and begin there. Give yourself time to build understanding. Stay consistent and focus on learning in a way that allows you to apply what you are studying. And what matters in the long run is not how many platforms you have used, but what you are able to do with the skills you have built so far. And if you are on this journey and you want more videos like this, where I share what has worked for me and what hasn't worked for me, you can subscribe to this channel, and I will be sharing more to help you grow in this field. And before you go, I'm very curious, what platform are you currently using to learn data analytics? Let me know in the comments.